Hey guys, Mr. Tolly. Got a project. I'm going to build a rifle. And I'm starting with a sub $300 Mossberg Patriot. It's chambered in .308. We're looking for a 500 yard rifle. So let's see what we can do. Let's see it. Well, there you go. Nice fluted bolt. Fluted barrel. 22-inch barrel on it. Synthetic stock. And I don't care about the stock really. I'll probably be putting it into a Boyd stock. But for a sub $300 rifle, I'm holding high hopes. By the time I get it in the stock and stuff, I'm looking at about 500 bucks. We'll bed the stock and we'll go from there. But I'm heading out to the range today with Diamond Cutter Media, and I don't know if I'll get any video, but we'll try the Mossberg in .308, the Mossberg Patriot. So hopefully we'll be back. The Mossberg Patriot after its first range trip. The scope on here, I believe, is a knockoff. It does say it is a Bushnell 6-24 by 50 AOE, which, according to Bushnell, says it's about $180 scope, or better. I did not pay that, so it is not. I do not believe it is a real Bushnell. I got it on eBay for like 50 bucks. But it works pretty well. The scope rings are rather high, so I want to drop those down. These are a high-rise ring. I'll probably put a medium ring on there, as long as the 50mm objective will clear and still allow me to access the parallax. I do have a cheap bipod on it. This is just a $13 bipod off of eBay. I think it's like a Black Hawk or something. But one thing I didn't like about this is, I just checked that to make sure it's tight. I get, can you see how much flex that has in it? That's a lot of flex. And it's all right here in the stock. So, that is why I was thinking the Boyd stock would be a better fit for this rifle. But I'm going to open it up, see what's down in here. There are things we can do to stiffen up the polymer in the stock, add some steel rods, what have you. I'm not real concerned about weight because this is going to be a bench gun. But I'm going to go ahead and pop the action out of the stock, and we'll take a little better look at it. Alright, get it apart. So here is the barreled action. It has a target crown. Like I said, the scope says it's a Bushnell. It says 6-24 by 50 AOE. And it has, I don't know what they call that reticle. Don't even know if I can get you to see it. Can you tell? I don't know what they call that. But there it is. There's parallax adjustment and all that, and it seems to work okay. I do not like these mounts at all. See, the front one's loose already. I thought I had that good and tight. Anyway, that is the barreled action. It does have an adjustable adjustable trigger, but it's at, I just checked it, about 2.5 pounds. So I'm not going to mess with it. It's a pretty good deal. I mean, that's good for me anyway. Some people say it's got to be a pound or less, but I'm not going to care about that. But it is a 22-inch barrel, like I said before. Fluted barrel, 6 flutes. I think this is chambered in .308. It was a pleasure to shoot. It was not overly aggressive. The recoil pad on the stock had a nice, it was really good for absorbing shock. Did put GP bipod on it. That works fine. The stock. You can see in there, it's just some cross hatches. I don't know. It's not very sturdy. I wish it was a lot stronger than what it is. But one of the things that surprised me was this piece comes right out of the stock. Normally, you're bedded in here, and that does not come out. But it does in this case. I don't like that. But I don't quite know what to think about it either. So, I'm going to leave it for now. I will, like I said, I'm looking at the Boyd stock anyway. So, it's not a surprise to me to see some of the things that I don't like about this stock. I kind of knew what to expect. This does have a box magazine. It is plastic. But, you know, everybody's going to these plastics and polymers. It functioned fine. I went through 40 rounds, and I did some loaded some singles. You just stick them in there, chamber them and go. And I loaded the mag, and it cycled through all 5 rounds just fine. The 5 rounds, as opposed to a lot of them, seem to be 4 rounds. So I liked the 5. Without the action in, you can't even put the magazine back in there. The fluted bolt is pretty neat. It does have 2 locking lugs, so which seem to give me absolutely no trouble at all. So I'm looking forward to see it. The action seems really solid. I like it. I'm wrecking stuff now. No. There's a nut here. This is a barrel nut, which takes a special spanner wrench to get it off. And then this is your recoil lug. And I don't know if it's the greatest thing in the world, but it works. I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. If I found it was to be an issue, I'd weld the damn thing in. It's held in with the nut and the barrel, and everything is held together. So I'm not too worried about it going anywhere. Everything else seemed to be pretty good with it. One of my scope mounts did loosen up. These are cheap mounts. They came with the scope. So I'm not going to complain too much. But, you know, it should go back together quite nicely. Don't like that there. The barrel floats. It's a full floated barrel, so I don't know. Supposedly that's good. The jury's kind of out on that. But it's supposed to be better for accuracy to be floated. The Boyd stock I will have to do work on, because you have to work on those. You have to fit them. But there you go, in a nutshell. The trigger pull, you said it was right around 2.5 to 3 pounds. That time it broke at 2 1/4. Let's try it one more. Two and a half. I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. I don't care for the grip angle, but that's all going to be corrected with the Boyd stock. So stay tuned. Look forward to more videos on the Mossberg Patriot project. Stay tuned. Stay safe and God bless, and we'll get with you next time.